Yeah. It's fine. It's all right.
There's a jacket there, but if not, you're just like that.
Minnesota jackets are like tattoo.
Where's all?
Non-visible shorts. Into binoculars. I'm sure I'll get Sarah's with the others. This would not be tolerated at the smallest. I forgot to also put back like 2 hours.
No, it's not.
dead center in the back.
Good almost afternoon. Just a brief announcement before we start in a few moments. But it has been just shared with us that if you have family at home that couldn't make it today to see the concert, if you go to YouTube and type in Scott, SCOTT, space, Prescott, PRESCOTT, and find Mr. Prescott's YouTube channel, there's a strong possibility that today's concert will be live streamed through that. So that's on YouTube. We just thank you, Mr. Prescott, for making that available. But if you have family at home, or maybe you have family that winters someplace warmer than our never-ending winter in Minnesota this year, and you'd like them to see your young rock stars do amazing things today, Scott Prescott on YouTube. Thank you. Also, at this time, unless you are saving seats for folks that you know are coming, if you could adjust a little bit, we have some holes and we have some families that are still trying to find spots. So if you could move a little bit, that would be great. Thank you, and thank you all for being here. The concert will commence shortly.
Dances that she was in. Now, a week later,
Maybe while we're in the same building, the air goes like that. Cool. They're all beginner.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Minnesota Band Directors Association, and especially the South Central region of the Minnesota Band Directors Association, my name is Mike Moeller, and it is a great honor to serve this organization in the role of beginning and second year co-coordinator of this honor band today. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for having such wonderful students and having them here on this Saturday. Minnesota Band Directors Association would also like to thank your band teachers for being members of this organization, because if they weren't doing that, these opportunities wouldn't happen for your students. If you are a current member of Minnesota Band Directors Association, would you please stand now so we can recognize your efforts? Let's give them a round of applause. Today is a wonderful event. It's a great action-packed morning, and it would not be possible without our fabulous hosts today, Mr. Paul Swanson, Mr. Scott Prescott, and the band parents and band students of Chanhassen-Chaska District 112. Let's give them a round of applause for all of their hard work in putting on this event today. And there's a special group of teachers that have been here today on this Saturday and given up their morning to impact the lives of your young musicians. Those are our section coaches. Dr. Charles Wise and Mr. Andy Jensen have been our percussion section coaches today. They have an extra special job of helping our young percussionists throughout the entire morning. And so let's recognize our percussion section coaches, Dr. Charles Wise and Mr. Andy Jensen. And our remaining section coaches have had the great opportunity of working with our students too today. Malia Jones did flutes, Dagan Hansen did oboes, Tracy Cedarstrom did clarinets, Chris Gums did alto saxophones, Dr. Lauren Weissel did our low reeds, so that would be bass clarinet, tenor sax, bari sax. Our trumpets were section coached by Mr. Nicholas Armstrong, our French horns by Miss Allie Jensen, our trombones by Miss Melody Snyder, our euphoniums by Miss Beth Claybaugh, our tubas by Mr. John Weissel. Let's give those wonderful section coaches a round of applause. Today is a great opportunity. This is the first year for these band students, and they are playing in an honor band. Words and reflection already have come out of their mouth like, it's so much bigger than our band back home. It's so much louder. Holy cow, there is like 17 of my instrument. All of those great things. This day also brings to highlight opportunities that are out there. And there's a wonderful organization that has worked in the past 10 years and will be beginning its 11th year in the fall, and that is Minnesota Junior Wins. You may have seen their handout next to the programs. And Minnesota Junior Wins is this event every week for your students. And so I would encourage you to pick up a handout and check out the information about that organization. New for next season, there will be a band that is based out of Rosemount Middle School in Rosemount, Minnesota, as well as a band for second-year band students based out of Edina. It happens on Monday nights if you're in the Edina bands, and on Sunday afternoons if you're in the Rosemount bands. So I encourage you, if your child really enjoyed today, to reach out and get more information about this opportunity. The other thing for all the band directors in the room is your student will come back to your band program even more fired up to help and share the things they've learned through their Minnesota Junior Wins experience. Without further ado, I would like to introduce to you our fabulous conductor clinician from District 196. This person has had an awesome morning of shaping these young musicians and putting together these notes into complete works of music. Please welcome to the stage the director of the 2023 SCMBDA Beginning Band Honor Band, Miss Mariah Myers.
All right, during our transition to our final piece, I just wanted to say thank you to you, the family members, for all the support you have given your child in getting them here today. That is hours of practicing in courage. That is transportation to before and after school events. That's remembering the instrument on the day of their lesson. All of those things. So thank you so much for doing all that. Band is like one of the most impactful things that your student can be a part of. It's a lifelong skill. It enforces math, literacy, reading, all those things, and it gives them social skills and a good, positive peer group. So your student will continue on. They will be wonderful and marvelous, and they will remember this for the rest of their lives. So thank you for all the support, and we're doing one more for you.
All right, what an incredible performance. Let's give them one more round of applause. Well, at this time, we're going to ask the red band, we're going to have them exit out the back end of the auditorium, and then they're going to go where the next band is that they've been watching this band perform. So they're going to go watch the next band perform, and parents will be able to pick them up out in that lobby after the second band performs. So we'll do a little switch over here and get the second gear band out in just a moment. Do have a couple of public service announcements. One is this AirPods case was found out after snack out there. I flashed it around both bands and nobody claimed it, so I'm not sure if it was a band member and just didn't see me flash it around, but it also has just got the right earbud. So if you see somebody with their left earbud in, it might be theirs. An Ethan flashed up when I looked at tried to pair it with my phone. So if there's an Ethan that is missing their AirPods, come find me. The other thing, I do see a few empty chairs around. So if you have an empty chair and you can put up a finger of how many empty spots there are, we could maybe squeeze some of these standing room only people right in there. So if you'd be willing to do that, you're welcome to come on up during this transition. It'll take a few moments, but there are a few empty chairs. If you don't mind hopping over a few people. Have another public service announcement too while we're getting this band up. If you missed it, this is being live streamed on a YouTube channel. It's Scott Prescott's YouTube channel. He's one of the band directors who have students here. So if you have friends and family and you want to send them that link, it's Scott Prescott on YouTube, live stream. All right, I think we are all situated and ready to go. I have to tell you that it has just been a joy watching these students throughout the day, throughout the morning, interacting with people that they don't even know, being respectful, being kind, being respectful to the place, and it's just a joy to see this is what is good about youth these days, right? They're just amazing young men and women. So you're going to be impressed with what you're going to hear in just a moment too. I do have a few thank yous as well. Growth Music and Eckroth have provided pencils. So any thing that they wanted to write in during their rehearsals, they were provided by Growth and Eckroth. And then Schmidt Music donated all of the music that the students are performing today. And if you're a band director, you may grab one of those pieces of music on the way out because it's a donation to you and your band program. So see them, it'll be right outside of the auditorium. And there were t-shirts. These blue and red t-shirts, we have a few extras, and I don't want to take them home. So if you are interested in a little souvenir, and you can grab one on the way out. Well, it is my pleasure and honor to introduce the conductor of this fine ensemble. She is a colleague and a great friend of mine, a master educator, an amazing musician, and I know that your students have had an awesome experience working with her throughout the morning today. Let's welcome Geneva Fitzsimmons to the podium.
Good afternoon. Hi, I'm Geneva Fitzsimmons, and it's been a really fun morning with these guys. It's pretty amazing to think that they've never played before together, and that they got this music and they came together as a group so quickly. It's really a testament to their band directors for the work that they do back in school and don't often get credit for all that they do in the trenches every day, reeds and oil and fixing things and finding time to work with kids on honor band music. So it's just been so much fun because of all the work they put in ahead of time. The first piece we played for you is Crown Point March by Bruce Pearson. Bruce Pearson is a Minnesota composer, and he is, if you use the Standard of Excellence books, he literally wrote the book. He wrote the book that you brought your kids to learn to play their instrument, and many pieces of music, and Crown Point March is one of his more often played ones. The next piece we're gonna play for you is called Storm. It's gonna sound like a storm. And hopefully you can hear the raging parts of the storm, and we worked really hard on the eye of the storm, which is supposed to be soft, right? We'll see if you can tell where the eye of the storm is. It's a storm. Our next piece is very different. It's a Latin piece called Let's Begin, and I'm trying to give a little bit of time in between each piece here because, as you may or may not have noticed, as the kids get older, the percussion have more and more instrument colors to choose from. So now they're starting to use conga drums and bongo drums and claves and cabasas, things like that. So some of them, this is the first time they've gotten a chance to do that. And so it takes a little bit to get switched around. So this next piece is Let's Begin, a very different style, like I said, and it's very flowing and melodic. And I think, are you ready? Almost? Good. All right, this is Let's Begin. We're going to finish up with a really fun tune called Soul Rock. And before we do that, all of the things that everybody who's been up here earlier has said, all of those things, thank you to MBDA, to the section coaches, to our site hosts, to the band directors. Thank you, moms and dads and grandparents and siblings and everybody who supports these kids, everybody who gets some instruments and helps them at home and encourages them when those first sounds aren't super amazing and sticking with it. So these guys are in their second year, and I hope that they keep playing because they have a bright future. And along the way, there are going to be bumps in the road. There are going to be friends that say, everybody's quitting. It's not true. Okay? Everybody's not quitting. Somebody doesn't like it, and that's okay for their friend, but encourage them to stick with it. There are going to be scheduling issues. You can't fit band in your schedule. Yes, you can. And as parents, you can make that happen. Don't let it be a barrier for you. You can take band and other classes. You can be in band and sports. You can do all of the things, but this is amazing. Where else today on a Saturday morning were this many kids all working in one group to make something special? So I think they deserve a round of applause for sticking with it. One last little kind of plug. So, you know, in your schools, your principals often get the bad news, right? They get the kids that are in trouble and so forth. The superintendent often gets the bad news. If you have a minute this afternoon or sometime next week, if you could shoot a quick email, hey, my kid got to do this really cool thing because my band director does this, that would be great. A, it's nice for them to know about these things. They probably didn't know what was going on. And B, a nice email for them and a good bit of support for your band program back home. So thank you again for being here. We're gonna finish up with Soul Rock. And then when we're done, moms and dads, the kids will meet you in the lobby. There might be some schools that wanna do a picture, so just a heads up on that.
Yeah, right.
All right, I get it. Are you working the community band thing too?
No, Drew is.
They officially are in. They may come a little early. We're not too far away. Some of these is more excited about that than me. All those pencils can go in the basket of pencils in the bin. Hold it back here on the floor, like a tuba or something. Up here,
Yeah,
you know where approximately what instrument?
like he was playing trombone back by the drums.
I did not see, were they in the band that just played or the beginning
The
bit?
beginning one.
I don't see anything.
Okay, I'll go look at the main,
They took their stuff and put them in the room, the choir room.
where the bishops and
Yep, and then they watched the concert from the band room.
where's the band?
That's just down the other end of the hall.
Okay,
All non-Manhasset music stands, put
them on the rack that has 2 wheels. How long are you scheduled to work?
Until 3, so I can buy I don't think you need it.
There's a couple. You could actually, the one is the one with the funny looking wires is full essentially. The other one, you can bring it right up by the podium, and any that I find, I'll put over there.
What else we get? We got a little bit of help here.
Here?
Yeah, Mike's gonna come in, I think, to help up there. We got 7 thumbs up on the stream.
What?
We got 7 thumbs up on the